Welcome to this week's Box Office Breakdown. Starting with the box office of the weekend of September the 19th to the 21st, we're diving into the weekend top 10s, the biggest hits, and everything you need to know about the world of box office. Let's get started. First up, the top 10. Let's take a look at how the weekend played out. Start with the number 1 of this weekend. That was Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. It cost 17.3 million in its second weekend, dropping 75% from last week, which is pretty normal for an anime movie. Its domestic total is now 104.7 million. Number 2, we have new debut Him with 13.5 million, the producer Jordan Peele. And number 3, we have The Conjuring Last Rites with 12.9 million in its third weekend, dropping 49% from last week. Its running total is now 151.2 million. Number 4, we have The Long Walk. It cost 6.3 million in its second weekend, dropping 46% from last week. Its running total is now 22.7 million. And at number 5, we have Downton Abbey, the grand final, with 6.3 million also in its second weekend, but dropping steeper with 65%. Its running total is now 31.6%. And now for number 6 to 10. Number 6, we have A Big Bold Beautiful Journey with 3.5 million in its opening weekend, which is a bit lower than expected. Number 7, we have The Senior with 2.77 million in its opening weekend. Number 8, we have the second weekend of the release of Toy Story with 1.4 million. The total domestic gross of Toy Story is now 198.4 million. Number 9, we have Sight and Sound, Daniel Live, with 1.38 million in its fifth weekend, for a running total of 1.6 million. And number 10, we have Weapons, with 1.26 million in the seventh weekend, dropping 54% from last week. And its running total is now 149.7 million. It will soon cross the 150 million mark. And here's how the weekend shaped up per theater. Number 1, we have Peacock, with 5.22k in just one theater. Number 2 is Demon Slayer Infinity Castle with 5.18k in all of its 3,342 theaters. Him is at number 3 with 4.26k in all of its 3,168 theaters. The Conjuring Last Rites is number 4 with 3.79k in 3,413 theaters. And Apollo 13 is at number 5 with 3k in all of its 200 theaters. And taking a closer look at the full weekend charts, we can see that we are still above the averages of 2021 to 2024, but because of the steep drop-off from Demon Slayer, we are below the averages of 2015 to 2019. Next week, some new debuts will come, so we will see if we can still manage to be above the averages of 2021 to 2024, but we had a few good weeks. So now let's check out the studio pie charts. Here's the breakdown of how studios are performing this year. The total domestic box office is now 6.346 billion. 37.7% is from Warner Brothers. 26.5% is from Disney. Universal has 17.8%. Sony 7.3%, also due to Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. Paramount has 6.3%. A24 2.9%, Lionsgate 2.8%, and all other studios like Amazon MGM and Neon do 8.7%. And now let's check out the cumulative domestic box office charts. Here's the breakdown of how we are performing compared to the previous years. The numbers you see from 2015 to 2024 is the complete September gross. So there are still some days left in September, so we will get closer to 2023, but we can see that we are already above 2024 and around 700 million below 2023. And here's the domestic top 10. At number 1, we have a Minecraft movie with 423.9 million. Lilo & Stitch is at number 2 with 423.8. Superman is number 3 with 353.9. Jurassic World Rebirth is at number 4 with 239.6. Sinners is at number 5 with 278.6. Fantastic Four First Steps is at number 6 with 273.5. How to Train Your Dragon is at number 7 with 262.9. Captain America Brave New World is number 8 with 200.5 million. Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning is at number 9 with 197.4. And Thunderbolts is number 10 with 190.3. We will see which movie will be on this list, but maybe that will take a while. Now we're looking at the domestic top 10 for horror movies of 2025. Number 1 we have Sinners with 278.6. The Conjuring Less Wise is number 2 with 151.2. Weapons is number 3 with 149.7. Final Destination Bloodlines is at number 4 now with 138.1. 28 Years Later is number 5 with 70.4. The Monkey is number 6 with 39.7. I Know What You Did Last Summer is at number 7 with 32 million. Hard Eyes number 8 with 30.4. Megan 2.0 is at number 9 with 24.1. And The Long Walk is now at number 10 with 22.7 million. It will soon pass Megan 2.0 and we will see if it can manage to pass Hard Eyes. And on the international stage, these films are leading the charts. There were some big debuts in China. Secure in the Night 71 is at number 1 with 121.2 million for an international total of 169.8. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle did a massive 44.6 million for an international total of 464.9 million. The Conjuring Less White is at number 3 with 28.3 for an international total of 248 million. Chainsaw Man is at number 4 with 10.2 million. And Mirai did 9.1 million. And now for the worldwide top 5. When we combine international chart with domestic charts, we can see that number 1 is Sakura in the Night, 71, with 121.2 million. Number 2 is Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, with 61.9 million this weekend, for a worldwide total of 569.6. The Conjuring Less White is number 3, with 41.3 million, for a worldwide total of 299.9 million. Downton Abbey, the grand final, is at number 4, with 14.6 million, for a worldwide total of 59.5. And Him is at number 5 with 13.9 million. And now some franchise updates. First looking at the Demon Slayer franchise. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle passed the first Demon Slayer movie. It's now at number 1 with 569.6 million. Demon Slayer Mutant Trainers number 2 with 507.1. To the Swordsmith's Village is at number 3 with 59.6. And To the Ashira Training is at number 4 with 50.4 million. Now when we look at the top 10 anime movies globally. So Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is now the highest costing anime movie with 569.6. Demon Slayer Mutant Trainers is number 2 with 507.1. Your Name is number 3 with 405.3. Spirited Away is number 4 with 395.6. Suzume is number 5 with 323.6. The Boy and the Heron is at number 6 with 294.2. The First Slam Dunk is at number 7 with 279 million. One Piece Film Red is at number 8 with 246.6. Howl's Moving Castle is at number 9 with 237.5. And Ponyo is number 10 with 204.8 million. And now when we look at the Conjuring universe, The Conjuring Less White is now the highest costing movie in the Conjuring universe with 299.9 million. It passed The Nun with 365.6 million in second place. The Conjuring 2 is at number 3 with 321.8. The First Conjuring is at number 4 with 320.4. Annabelle Creation is at number 5 with 306.5. The Nun 2 is at number 6 with 268.1. Annabelle is at number 7 with 257.6. Annabelle Comes Home is at number 8 with 231.3. And The Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It is at number 9 with 206.4 million. Now we have some sequel comparisons. First looking at the Bad Guys movies. The second Bad Guys did 80.3 million domestically. The first one did 97.5. Internationally, the first one did 152.9. The second one is now at 127.5 so far. And the worldwide total of the first one was 250.4. And the second one is 207.8. So it's still lagging behind the first one. But it has a slow rollout worldwide. So you'll see if it can manage to be a bit closer to the first one. And also for the Figure Friday movies. The first one did 110.2 million domestically. The second one is at 92.9 now. Internationally, the first one did 50.6. The second one is higher with 57 million. The worldwide total of the first one is 160.8. The second one is 149.9. So that's pretty close. But we must look at inflation because it's a long time ago. And now let's wrap up with the top 10s worldwide for 2025. Number 1 we have Nessa 2 with 2.179 billion. Lilo and Stitch number 2 with 1.036 billion. A Minecraft movie is at number 3 with 957.8. Jurassic World Rebirth is at number 4 with 866.4. How to Train Your Dragon is at number 5 with 634.8. F1 the Movie is number 6 with 624.3. Superman is number 7 with 615.2. Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning is number 8 with 598.1. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is now at number 9 with 569.6. And The Fantastic Four First Steps bumps down to number 10 with 519.9 million. And now the global top 10 for 2025 animated movies. Number 1 we have Netsa 2 with 2.179 billion. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is number 2 with 569.6. Nobody from China is number 3 with 222.1. The Bad Guys 2 is number 4 with 207.8. Elio is number 5 with 154.1. Detective Conan is number 6 with 153.5. Dogman is number 7 with 145.6. Smurfs is at number 8 with 120.1. Boonie Bears Future Reborn is number 9 with 114.1. And The King of Kings is at number 10 with 77.3 million. Now also, lastly, looking at the 2025 original movies, so no sequels or remakes. Number 1 we have F1 the movie with 624.3. Dead to Rights from China is at number 2 with 460.9. Sinners is at number 3 with 366.7. Weapons is at number 4 with 263.4. Elio is at number 5 with 154.1. Mickey 17 is number 6 with 133.3. Materialist is number 7 with 103.5. The Amateur is at number 8 with 96.0. The Light She Wrote is number 9 with 94.4. And The Working Man is at number 10 with 88.1 million. And now we're looking at some movies that are coming soon. First up is The Strangers, Chapter 2 from Lionsgate, starring Madeline Patch and Gabriel Besso. On the final day of their cross-country road trip, a couple's vehicle breaks down, forcing them to take refuge in a remote Airbnb. As night falls, 3 masked strangers terrorize them until dawn. Next up is Eleanor the Great, starring June Quipp. After a devastating loss, witty and proudly troublesome Eleanor Morgenstein, 94, tells a tale that takes on a dangerous life of its own. And One Battle After Another from Warner Brothers, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Regina Hall. When an enemy resurfaces after 16 years, a group of ex-revolutionaries reunite to rescue the daughter of one of their own. Next up is Gabby's Dollhouse the movie from Universal, starring Lila Lockhart Craner. Gabby and Grandma Gigi's road trip takes an unexpected turn when Gabby's prized dollhouse ends up with eccentric cat lady Farah. Gabby embarks on an adventure to reunite the Gabby cats and retrieve her beloved dollhouse before it's too late. Next up is Predators, a documentary exploring the controversial NBC series that caught potential child predators in sting operations, leading to arrests and its eventual cancellations. And finally is the release of Spider-Man 1, 2 and 3, starring Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst and Willem Dafoe. And that's it for this week's Box Office Breakdown. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for all the latest updates. And I will see you next time.